this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life, and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking to see what is coming into your love life. So here is the spread for today, and I would say that this is actually a really great reading to do the spread with. So take a screenshot and pull your own cards and follow along with me so that you can get messages that are more specific. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I am posting now on TikTok. I'm doing daily tarot readings over there and also showing you a little behind the scenes into how I make my readings and my time here in Costa Rica. So if you like the little intro to this video, if you've liked watching my travel vlogs, then you'll love following me on TikTok, especially if you like getting daily readings. So follow me there, and I would love to have you guys as part of my TikTok fam. So if you want to receive this reading, simply choose a card. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. And once you have chosen, head down below to the comments or description, and you can just click on your timestamp and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. Don't forget to follow and also ring the notification bell so that you can be updated every time I post and also when I do my live free readings. And I will see you for your reading soon. For those of you guys who choose number 1, let's start with the first part of the spread and see where are you at in your love life right now? Like, what's going on around you in this area of your life? I feel like this card wants to come out too. So I mean, I don't know how to say this message, but it's kind of funny because it seems like you're at this point in your life where you really want to express and explore yourself in relationships. Like, that's what this card right here is talking about. And so you're really, really open to dating. And the funny thing is that you've been so focused on like figuring out your path right now and maybe your career and trying to understand your talents and gifts and like exploring yourself, that it's almost like this area of your life might have become just like a little bit neglected. And you're being reminded that, you know, you clicked on this reading for a reason. Maybe this is like something you did as kind of a guilty pleasure. Don't worry, you don't have to feel guilty about it. It's okay to treat yourself and to just, you know, want to know what the messages have to say, and that's why you're here right now. And, you know, ironically, you're being told that there is something really exciting coming into your life, and not even just that, but that you're worthy of it. So I see these messages as saying like, hey, don't be ashamed of this side of yourself, or that this very natural desire that you have to want to connect with someone, to want to fall in love, to want to experience like a soul connection. It's one of the most like beautiful things about, I think, being here on this planet. And, you know, it can definitely make life feel like worth living. It can definitely put that bounce in your step. It can put that smile on your face, you know. Have you ever just seen somebody who was falling in love and how it just gives you that glow? You know, love lifts you higher. Definitely. And so I feel like you're someone who has a really grounded perspective. You're not looking for someone to solve all your problems or to be your prince or princess charming or whatever. You're really just open. You're open and you want to explore, and there's not a thing wrong with that. That's what these cards are trying to tell you. So who is coming into your love life? Let's see if we can get kind of a message about this person. I'm just gonna pull cards until we get a court card, and everything else that comes out before that is kind of like your path leading up to meeting this person. Here we go. Prince of Wands. So you can kind of see how I did that. I wrote it on the spread, but we were pulling until we found a court card, which I did. And then all the cards that come before that is kind of like your path leading up to this person coming in. So let's start and look at what the path is leading up to it and then who this person is. So first of all, this might be the energy you're about to enter into, which is the Ace of Wands. This is a very empowering time in your life where you're just like not taking crap from anybody or anything. And you've got tunnel vision on some of your desires and your goals right now. It seems like you're currently in the process of getting a lot of clarity on what it is you want to create. I think that's why your first couple cards were showing that you were a lot more focused on other areas of your life, but that this too might want or need some attention. We see the Tower coming in. So this could be, something coming to an end. Maybe it's a connection with somebody else, or someone that you kind of thought was going to be it for you but isn't, or releasing someone from the past, or like a deeper clearing from what happened with your ex or something like that. But it does look like you're going to be called to release something that has to do with matters of the heart, maybe something related to a relationship or how you engage in relationships. Could be a perspective shift, a positive one. And we see the Moon. Through that process, you're still taking action in your life, but there's a deep soul clearing that kind of interrupts you along this path. Maybe there's some type of realignment, readjusting that's happening, where you start to set some new intentions, different intentions. The Moon is like just kind of a deep healing, a time of deep purification. But there's justice. This is energy being balanced. We don't spend time down like that for nothing. A lot of this inner soul work ends up becoming manifested in our outer reality, and that's one of the most beautiful things to witness in life, is the fruition of that. And so this is the Judgment card, justice and judgment. I mean, man, this is like maybe through this time here, there's a lot that's being balanced. I feel like you're waiting for justice to be served in your life in some way. Maybe you've been feeling like this isn't fair, or I've been working so hard, why am I not seeing a return on my efforts, or why can't I get clarity on this thing? You're being told that what goes up must come down. You're being told that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You're being told that whatever you put out comes back, and that even if it doesn't seem like it right now, that there are rewards and blessings and a bounty just on the other side of all of this for you. And maybe one of those blessings or one of those answers to prayer is this person. Because oftentimes when you wish for something or you set an intention, you end up attracting like a person sometimes to help answer that for you, or to help you manifest, or as the answer to the prayer. I think it's so cool how sometimes we can play that role in each other's lives. So this person is the Prince of Wands. We'll just real quick talk about this person. They are, very adventurous. I definitely see like a fire sign behind this person. I'm kind of zeroing in on the potential of this person being an Aries, maybe Aries sun, moon, rising, maybe got a lot of Aries in the chart, or at least fire in the chart, definitely fire sign. And so that means that this person is very, very passionate. Like they just have to express themselves. Usually these are people that get in heated arguments or discussions, or who tend to be drawn to like debate or like speaking in some way. They always tend to be the leaders, the trendsetters for sure. Trendsetters, 100%, the Aries. And they love to be outdoors. They got to soak up the sunshine. So maybe they're drawn to places that are hot, that have the sun. Sometimes it's just the desert, or maybe the beach or something. They like to be out in the sun. So don't be surprised if they have some type of hobby like mountain climbing or surfing or something kind of like that, where they can be out there in the sun, sweating, connecting with their body. They're a very physical type of person, which does mean that this is going to be a passionate lover. And they also rush. They come in hard. They come in fast. And so this is the kind of person you end up falling in love with like right away, and the relationship just kind of takes off. I mean, I think it's always good to be grounded in relationships. Take it slow if you can, but sometimes with these types of people, the Prince of Wands, they just rush in. And so that's definitely them. They're going to want to take you places. That's always like the way they want to impress people, is like, look at this secret place that I've discovered, or maybe even if it's in your hometown, like it's a lookout point you never knew about, or perhaps it's they want to take you on long drives, maybe on the plane to travel places. They do love that. And so I think this person's going to be like adventurous, fun, kind of young love type of energy, hot and fast. I mean, I can't say how long it's going to last. Everybody here is kind of on a different timeline, but this might be what you all have in common here. So last thing we're going to do is just like, is there anything else you need to know about your love life, about this person? Let's pull a couple more cards. Well, I think something that will stand out about this person is that they manage their resources really well. And so you might feel like you're being treated by this person, like they're taking you out, they're spending money on you, they're doting on you. This could also be that you notice they have good habits in this area of their life. This is also somebody who is really walking in their truth. I wouldn't say that they're perfect, but you get this sense that this person is confident in who they are and that they have some direction in their life, and that's really, really attractive to you. Also, like I mentioned, this person is going to be pulling you out into nature a lot. That might be something you really enjoy about them, is that they help you get reconnecting with nature, and you have so many beautiful memories with them. So I'm loving this energy for you. If you want to claim it, write claim below. I want to thank you so much for coming to this reading, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, we're going to go ahead and look into your love life today. And we're going to start with number 1 on this spread, which is what's going on in your love life right now? What's going on in this area of your life? What energy is surrounding you? Yeah. You know, I really see this longing and this desire that you have to attract love into your life right now. And I feel like it's been kind of a long journey, and you spent so much time doing this, being at peace. You know, look at her. She's writing in her I Am Enough journal. She is all prepared. She's got this, she's taking good care of herself. That's kind of the sensation I see when I look at this person. Like they're really focused on their self-care, and they have some ideas. Seasons have passed. This reminds me of winter. Moon cycles have passed. Maybe you've been manifesting and working on this. This is the pyramid aligning your energy. This might even represent a love that was lost in the path. And then this is Saturn. Maybe this is Saturn retrograde. This is Jupiter. Through the eclipses, through all these energies, like you've hung in there. And maybe in fact it is the recent shift in the planets. We've been talking a lot on the channel about this, the eclipses that we had, these retrogrades, and now this Capricorn full moon, which kind of helps us move forward. Maybe you're at this point where you just feel like you're breaking down because we're getting the inner peace card reversed. It's almost like you really feel like you're at this point where you want and deserve someone to treat you, someone to connect with, someone to share your path with. And so sometimes it does get a little painful, a little sad, like, being single. I remember that in my life. And you have to remember that sometimes being single, it's for a couple reasons. Sometimes it's because you got blockages that need to be cleared. So it's always good to check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes it's because there's some other area of your life that really wants to pop off, like your career or learning a new gift or something. I'm always talking about that on my channel, about, getting in alignment with your gifts, understanding them, connecting with your passion. And so it senses, I'm kind of sensing that you've been really working on these other areas, and it might be that that's what really wants to take off at this point in your life. Sometimes it's also you're attracting or manifesting a specific person that hasn't aligned to it yet or isn't ready. So there's a lot of reasons here, but what I'm trying to say is it's not your fault. Sometimes we make it our fault. We blame ourselves like, oh, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not fit enough, I'm not sexy enough, or my ass is too flat or too big or this or that, whatever, I've got cellulite, whatever. And the truth is that you're beautiful and you're worthy, and there's definitely someone out there who will be attracted to specifically you, and vice versa, and it'll just be so perfect, it'll fit. And I think these messages here are trying to tell you that currently you're aligning with this. You really, truly are. And maybe this last breakdown you're having is kind of like you getting out of your own way and allowing this energy to come to you, and knowing that, You know, just a little bit more time and patience is going to bring you something. Because look at where this person is in this picture. They are right here, and they cannot even see what's just around the corner, which is all of this. That's why I always love this card. It's talking about serendipity. How there are some things you can't control in this life, but those things aren't always bad. You know, we always think about all the things we can't control as like the contrast, the bad things, but sometimes unexpected good things can happen too. And I think that's what this is going to be. So maybe expect the unexpected. So let's see who this person is, okay? What we're going to do, like I wrote on the spread, is we're going to pull cards from the traditional tarot until we get a court card, okay? Until we get a king, a queen, or a knight, or a page, or something like that, okay? So look, we got one card. So this is your path leading up to this person, to meeting them. And you know what's ironic is that we're getting the Chariot, and then the next card we pulled was the King of Pentacles. So it's like this person actually quite literally might be right around the corner for you. They could be coming in pretty soon. And I want to go back to this card here of you being right around the corner from all this. Literally, here's the Chariot. I mean, you're riding in, you're riding hard, you're riding fast. You're on the path. Like you're there, you're ready. New beginning. And this is the King of Pentacles. Let's talk about the King of Pentacles. This person is likely an earth sign. I always think of a Capricorn when I see this sign, but sometimes it could also stand for Taurus. But chances are they're going to have a lot of earth in their chart. So sun, moon, or rising, or Venus is probably in an earth sign. This person is extremely hardworking, extremely diligent. They probably got multiple pots stirring. By pots stirring, I mean they've got their hand in a couple different pies. It's another metaphor. Basically, they might have a couple different businesses, a couple different interests, but they have this unique ability to like be consistent with all of them. So you might be surprised to find out that this person is like a personal trainer, but they also are selling supplements, but they also are working for the local news station, and they're writing a book on the side. And they might even have some success or recognition in all these different areas. So they are also usually known for being someone who has a lot of money, who is financially free or financially stable or very generous with their wealth. This is like, if you want to get married or settle down, this is the person that you want to end up with, because they're going to take care of you, they're going to protect you. They're going to, they kind of like having that role in the relationship of being more the divine masculine. Obviously, it doesn't matter what gender, because you guys are all over the spectrum. Everyone who's following this channel, I respect that. And this person isn't necessarily a male, but they have very strong divine masculine traits. And so this person loves nothing more than to create a really beautiful home and space for themselves and for the person that they're with. So they are going to want to move in or bring you into their home a lot, and you'll notice that their home is like really cozy, really like sensual, like really good smells, really well taken care of. Like a lot of things around their home they made themselves, or they decorated themselves, or they created themselves. They're always like working with their hands, and kind of like a jack of all trades, you know, or Jane of all trades. Renaissance man or Renaissance woman, Renaissance person. They're good at everything. So yeah, they're like a builder, and that could even be like literally they build things, or it could be more conceptual, like they build businesses, or they're a builder of ideas, of concepts. So the last thing we're going to ask, is there anything else that you need to know about your love life, about this person? Just kind of opening it up. Look at this. Finding authenticity inside. Look at that message. I think they're giving you tips on how to align with this person. I mean, you're already just riding in that direction, and maybe this is almost like a compliment to you. Like, hey, lately you've really been finding authenticity inside of yourself, and you've been putting that out in the world, and you've just been riding in alignment with that vibe, and like this person is just coming right in because of that. So I think that's beautiful. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, let's go ahead and get your message. And we're going to start with the first part of the spread, which is what's going on with you in your love life right now? What energy is surrounding you in this area of your life? Ooh, okay. This energy is a little bit spicy and I'm loving it. Like, you're at this point where you're like, I'm not wasting my time anymore. Like, I respect myself so much. I'm done playing games, and also I'm worthy of love. And so it makes me think that maybe you recently went through a situation where you were like really disrespected, or you felt like you wasted your time. Or maybe this is just the energy you've naturally arrived at, but I feel your inner strength, I feel your determination, and I feel like you're just like gonna go out there and get what you want. And I love that energy. So let's go ahead next and pull and see who is this person. Okay, so we're gonna actually go to the traditional tarot like I wrote on the spread, and we're gonna pull out some cards, and what we're gonna try to do is get a court card, like a king or a queen or a knight or a page or something, and all the cards we pull before that court card show your path leading up to meeting this person. Okay, we're still going. We're pulling till we get a court card. Okay. I feel like you're kind of getting an exception. I'm pulling the Emperor, and I just got a really strong energy that like that was your person. This could also be a personality as well. So it's kind of an exception, but if you got the Emperor as well, awesome. If you got a different court card, that's fine. You can kind of combine attributes. But yeah, I mean, this doesn't mean that it's going to be like forever before you meet this person, but I do get a sense that there's some conflict in your love life. Like, this is really interesting because this right here looks like there's two people that are fighting kind of over your attention or your affection. Or you're having trouble choosing between two different people. Or it could be a conflict between your past and your future, like releasing something in your past so that you can open up to this new person. So maybe that's part of it. But it does look like ultimately, you know, this is the love card. This is the Two of Hearts. This is next to a celebration. This could be marriage here. I mean, these two cards together always make me think about marriage, because this is Two of Hearts, Two of Cups, and we got a union, and then Three of Wands, which is like celebration or even home, family, children. And so, you know, especially since we saw here that you're like really aligning with self-respect, worthiness, you're not playing games, you're serious. It might be that like you're really trying to be serious about attracting your life partner, attracting the one. So your guides, I didn't mean to pull these, but somehow this deck was over here to the side and these two cards fell out. It says, be open for purification. I see purification is like another word sometimes for healing. And so I think that's what they want you to do, to open to receive healing, because you're going to be having a big change or a big shift in your life, which is going to attract the Emperor. And the Emperor is somebody who's very serious, very organized, very structured, very logical, usually kind of part of this system. Sometimes this card can suggest like you're going to be going to school, or you're going back to school, or something to do with law or order, the institution. And in this case, I sense that this card is talking about something serious, like a serious relationship, perhaps, you know, having the marriage contract, you know, getting legally bound to somebody, or being with somebody who really becomes a part of your life, someone you can climb those mountains with. This is like the real deal, honestly. So I don't feel like, basically what I'm trying to say is it's possible the next person who comes in could be the one, or you could be aligning for marriage, or at the very least a very serious relationship that can span many years, something significant. And so your guides are saying, like, this all makes sense because you've really become like the star recently in your life. The star stands for somebody who is like really understanding like their truth and their calling, and they're really getting in step with that. And it's like you're shining yourself out into the world as your true self. And this could be in many ways, just in how you interact with others, or maybe through some choices that you've made, or your career path or something. But they're saying you've been so strong and you've accomplished so much, and it's like you're ready for your life partner. Like, this is the perfect time for them to come across your path and really support you. So you're not just aligning with some little small relationship or fling. Like, this is going to be serious, and this person is the emperor. And so let's get some more information about this person, like what they're like. We've seen like they're serious. They've achieved a lot at this point in their life. They really want to be there for you. Big changes come with this person. It could be that your environment changes because of them. Maybe they're from somewhere far away. Perhaps they're from a different background or culture, race, ethnicity, or lifestyle or path. They could have been raised differently or have a different way of life. This person knows what they want. That's probably one of their sexiest qualities, is that when they see you, they know they want you, and they pursue you hard, and it's passionate, and I feel like obviously you're open for it. I think they're telling you this person's going to come for you. So you just get to sit back and rest and be in your power. Sometimes I give people love advice that they need to change up their schedule, or they need to do something different, or go somewhere else, or actually really put themselves out there, take responsibility, But for you, I'm getting the opposite advice. Like, you need to rest, you need to sit back, don't chase this person. There's some things that need to happen before they come, but as you can see, you're aligning with something really beautiful. And they're saying, yes, you're connecting with your calling. They want you to keep going on that path, and this person is gonna just pop up, find you in divine timing. So I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you again so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out.